I'm going to send you to be cured, sorcerer.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of... She calmly opens her left eye, then her right.
What do you want?
The dwarf unfolds her arm.
All right, lizard. Right, glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon. Who knows? Anything that gives away what Mordus has been up to. Probably got all sorts of tricks for covering his... That weird priest's been hanging around low. Those half-wits below. Get to it, then.
What's this? I found something.
Asking Duna to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands. We'd have more luck asking Duna to open it for us than for
There
it
we
to
go.
budge by our own
The door's
hands.
opening.
Duna's dagger dragon. You here to free us or kill us?
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mordus is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and...
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all... Well, at first, he was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd start looking all sickly, and then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied.
She taps a finger.
A woman knows thing. Best we head off then.
Careful. Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures, the stone is cold against your palm. If you scrape your knee on the...
Lohar will want to know of this.
You run your hands along the... There's no mistaking the sound of stone chafing...
Buying or selling? Capital. Good luck to you.
Your fish stinks of the void. What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving, along with the rest of this town. It's all well and good for you with your rations. We've got to take what we can get.
Safe and sound.
Keep talking, dwarf, and you'll end up eating sawdust from a cell floor.
Ah.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it. You could be a dwarf for starters.
The carved figure, your touch,
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Better get out there before Mordus makes it all the way past Arks. I asked you for a man, not a note.
he takes the letter from your hands and reads it quickly, face hardening with anger as he...
Bloody goddamn spit-sucking weed! This is bad. Not just for me and mine. Hell if I know, but it don't sound good. Seems as though Mordus wasn't Of course. That's why I haven't heard from the cave. Listen up, I need your help. We all do. Mordus has his hands on something dangerous. Something... Look, me and mine, we move classified cargo. Take it right off Magister ships and put it into the hands of those. Trouble is, we came across something no one ought to have. Not the Magisters. I ordered it to be destroyed. That can't happen. Reckon I can get... My people had an operation up in the caves outside town. Good access to red ships and plenty of privacy too. Haven't heard from them in a couple of days now. I thought maybe we'd lost the messengers to Voidwoken in the hills, but now I bet my lucky left foot Mordus is in the cave. Pray to whoever you pray to that it ain't too late. Finally, someone give me a map. I don't want to know.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Well now, how's my favorite Godwoken?
His eyes glitter as he stands tall to tell the story, hands waving expressively.
So, underneath the tavern in Driftwood, there's a place I feel right at home. A delightful little hive of scum and villainy. A few months back, I was all of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I jump up, but everyone else is just ignoring it. And then he picks up my scent. His eyes turn blue. I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found. And by now, the tiger's right on top of my eyeballs. So I do the only thing I can think of. I summon Afrit, my soul wolf. And now everybody reacts. Screaming, scrambling around, pelting for the stairs. Drinks flying every... Turns out it was Drudene messing with me. Stronger stuff than I'm used to. Also turns out some people don't appreciate spectral wolves tearing up the place. So some people, called well, it's guarded by a grouchy-seeming dwarf named... But he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his. Open minds and closed fists. No, No. Heard of? Yes. From all the tales I've heard, he's a crazy one. Lives in a great... He's got a lot of... pets. I heard he takes them as souvenirs after every contract he fulfills.
Ifan smiles.
Go ahead. Ramos the Wanderer. He's a legend among us, isn't he? The greatest dreamer of them all. The one that has mastered the dark of horror sleep and has found sanctuary amid its horror. Because if one braves the absolute terrors of nightmare and finds sanctuary there, one is safe even from the void. That's right. Horror sleep is a realm feared by the cosmic menace that is the void. The most inhospitable plane imaginable. A realm of insanity and death. Picture a maze filled with your greatest fears. Picture haunting that maze.
Oh, hey. Ooh, double the fun. Maybe he can teach us a thing or two while he's digging up that demon. What, this old gaggler weird? I don't know about home, but I do sort of miss the gang I travel with now. When you have people like that around you, you know,
Right good to see you again, Governor. Could be worse, you know.
Hard to see how.
You could be a dwarf, for starters.
Divine order to march against the ancient empire!
Watch it. Those are source hounds.
A fisherman stares at the water, muttering to himself.
The missus will kill me. She'll tear me a new mouth halfway down my neck.
You see nothing.
I've gone and thrown my wedding ring in the water. I was casting a line and I cast me bloody wedding ring instead. Guess my fingers aren't as fat as they used to be.
He contrives to give you a...
The wife's got a sentimental attachment to that ring. Her mum took it off her dad's drowned body. Here, on this very...
A mischievous grin...
Ah, I'm joshing ya. Scammed it off a drunken elf in the tavern a few years back. But still, the wife will be furious. I could do that. I could. But seeing as the ring has a bit of sauce to it, like as not, going in there will attract Voidwoken. All things equal, between an angry wife and Voidwoken, I'm leaning towards the wife. Just a hint, nothing that concerned a magister, made me feel that little bit more confident in myself. Maybe it was all in my head, but I felt like the ring... I wouldn't do the dirt or anything, but it's good. Can you go in the water? I wasn't aware you fellas were ambidextrous.
I spotted something.
Prepare yourself.
Into the dark with you.
A horrified fisherman stares at the...
Well, that was terrifying. I need a new line of work. Goat herd, high on a mountain. Spice trader in the deserts. Anything but this. They're looking for people to go to the Empire. How's it for Voidwoken there? Well, I'm embarrassed now. The wife would laugh. I'm always putting me big foot in it. My apologies, sir. Or madam. God, there I go again. You found it! How wonderful! The wife will be thrilled. Or she would if she ever found out about this, which of course she won't. But I can't thank you enough.
He slips the ring onto his finger.
I feel better already. Need to fatten myself up again so I don't lose it a second time.
With a new confidence in it.